Hey, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something that weighs on all of us, even though we can't see it, our digital lives. You know what I'm talking about. The constant notifications, the desktop that's just a sea of icons, and that inbox that never seems to empty. We're going to figure out how to get your focus back from all that noise.
Does that number just make your stomach drop a little? If that feeling of being completely overwhelmed by your own phone or computer sounds familiar, trust me, you are not alone. It feels like a problem we're all dealing with these days.
And look, this isn't just in our heads. A 2024 survey found that a whopping 62% of Americans feel actual stress or anxiety just from the sheer amount of digital stuff they have to manage. So yeah, this invisible clutter has a very, very real impact on how we feel.
So where does all that stress even come from? Well, that constant digital noise, the pinging and the buzzing, it's not just annoying. It has a deep and honestly measurable impact on our well-being.
And the fallout from this is, well, it's huge. All that screen time, especially before bed, it's been shown to mess with our melatonin production, which really hurts our sleep. And for productivity, get this. The McKinsey Global Institute found that the average worker spends almost a third of their work week just managing email. That's an unbelievable drain on our focus. It's a modern-day productivity killer for sure.
Okay, so that's the problem. What in the world do we do about it? Well, the answer is a concept called digital decluttering. And believe me, it's about so much more than just hitting the delete button on a few old files.
The best way to think about it is like mental hygiene. It's basically spring cleaning, but for your apps, your emails, and all those photos. When you tidy up your digital world, you're not just organizing files. You're actually doing some serious self-care for your brain.
Now, it's really important we get this straight. A digital detox, that's like a vacation. It's a temporary break, you just unplug for a bit. But digital decluttering, that's about building a better home. It's a sustainable, long-term habit of organizing your digital life so you don't even feel the need to escape from it in the first place.
And this isn't just about, that nice, satisfying feeling you get from a clean desktop. There's real science here that shows a powerful link between a decluttered digital space and a clearer, calmer mind. You're basically cutting down the mental noise so your brain can finally breathe and actually focus.
And the results? They can be absolutely staggering. One study found that people who really committed to this process cut their screen time by an average of 41%. Just take a second and think about that. What would you do with all that extra time and mental energy?
And just to be clear, this isn't some fringe idea. This is a confirmed reality. Major health organizations like the American Psychological Association have drawn a direct line between how much we use our devices and our stress levels. So managing our digital lives isn't a luxury anymore. It's actually essential for our mental health.
Okay, so we've talked a lot about the why. Now let's get into the how. We're going to walk through a really practical 3-step action plan that makes this whole thing feel totally doable, not overwhelming.
We can boil this whole thing down to 3 core actions. First, a quick purge to get some easy wins and build momentum. Second, we're going to organize everything that's left into a system that actually works for you. And finally, we'll tame that constant noise by taking back control of our notifications.
Let's start with step 1, the quick purge. The name of the game here is quick wins. You could try something like the 12-12-12 rule. Find 12 things to delete, 12 things to organize, and unsubscribe from 12 email lists. Clear out that downloads folder. And here's a great rule of thumb. Delete any app you haven't touched in a month. Seriously, if you haven't needed it by now, you probably won't miss it.
Next up, let's organize what's left. The goal here is to create a logical system so you stop wasting brain power just looking for things. Group your phone apps into simple folders. Use email filters so your inbox starts sorting itself. When you create a clear structure, your digital world becomes predictable and so much easier to use.
Okay, this last step is absolutely crucial for long-term peace. You have to actively manage all the noise coming at you. Turn off every non-essential notification. You don't need to know every single time someone likes a photo. Curate your social media feeds so they actually make you feel good, not drained. This is how you stop letting your attention get hijacked all day long.
Now here's the thing. A big one-time cleanup is awesome, but the real magic happens when you turn this into a habit. You don't want to do all this work just to be right back where you started in 6 months.
And the best part is, this is so easy to maintain. We're not talking about some huge chore. It's about small, scheduled check-ins. Just 5 minutes a day to clear your desktop and scan your inbox. A few minutes each week to clear out your downloads. These are the tiny habits that stop the chaos from ever creeping back in.
When it comes down to it, this whole process is about one simple, powerful idea. You are in control. It's about taking back your time and your attention. It's about turning your technology back into what it was always supposed to be, a tool that serves you, not a taskmaster that you serve.
So, as we wrap this up, I'm going to leave you with this question. Don't just think about it. Let's turn this into action right now. Pick one small thing, your downloads folder, unsubscribing from a couple newsletters. What is the very first step you're going to take in the next 5 minutes to find a little more digital calm?